Every month, I will meet at least one person that's gonna cry to me that they don't have anything and it's hard, and they didn't get lucky and they got nothing and it's hard. And then I will equally have dinner with somebody else who will tell me that it's hard and difficult. Happened today downstairs because they had too much. They're not hungry because their parents did everything for them. Their mom and dad fucked them up because they gave them too much. I've had people who have $50 million trust funds cry to me at dinner that their life sucks because they've never fought for anything, they never did anything, and they don't have any purpose, and they're lost, and they're suicidal. Which the people in here that were born with nothing are like, fuck you. Right? A bunch of you are like, fuck that, right? It's because you don't know the alternative. Everybody's pointing at everybody else without understanding. Nobody's deploying empathy. Nobody's deploying empathy. Everybody's worried about what's their issue without realizing everybody's got fucking issues. My friends, let's just get to the punchline. Nobody gives a fuck about your problems. Nobody gives a fuck about your problems because it's true. Either they've got their own fucking problems, right? Or they're just focused on some other shit, but they can't empathize with you. And more importantly, if you think that somebody owes you something because you started at a disadvantage, you're a fucking loser. You have to understand that's your advantage. Who do you think fucking rises and wins? Have you guys paid attention to what's actually happening on Earth? Have you guys paid attention to who actually wins? It's fuckers that had nothing, that had motivation to get something. I won because I had enough self-awareness to understand what I was good at. There's a lot of shit I wish I was. I just figured out what I was and what I liked, and then I just fucking outworked you. Because I love the game more than the stuff. You just have to understand that. When you fucking love it, you can't beat me because I want to do it every second that I'm breathing. People are paying for shit to make them feel better about not doing shit. Let me say it again. Watch this. There's a lot of people who'd much rather pay somebody to make them feel good about why they're not doing, because there's some so fucking secret process that's gonna get you on. Let me give you the secret once and for all right here. Work. A lot. Based on what your mouth is saying. You wanna be a millionaire? You need to become a workaholic. Right? You want to have good work-life balance and great family and be on the softball team and raise your kids and make 100,000? That's an amazing, let me just say it real quick, that's a ridiculous life. Making 100,000, that's a ridiculous life. You make 47,000 and see your kids and do your thing and be happy, that's great, right? But don't talk shit. Talk your reality. Talk your truth. Create a framework that you can fucking follow. Because the only people listening to your excuses or your bullshit are your loser fucking friends. Nobody is putting on marathon sneakers. Everybody wants to be a sprinter. Everybody wants it tomorrow. It seems like it's real delicious over there, but let me tell you what happens when you start getting higher and higher. And Diddy said it right. More money, more problems is real, right? You want to have $1 million business that you're the CEO and the entrepreneur of? Let me tell you what happens. You're eating shit for a living. You're a firefighter. I'm about to get off this stage right now, and there's 7 things I gotta fix. Problems, issues. So, grass is fucking greener until you live it. And so if you leave with anything, let's break down the core things and then we'll get into Q&A. Number 1, first and foremost, we need to put empathy on a pedestal. It is the fucking trait. You know what's fun for me? I'm all alpha and competitive and dude it out. People are gonna come up with 1 million different reasons why they can't. That's why the next pillar matters to me the most. You know why I have so much energy? You know why I've been going the whole time here? I'm grateful. Gratitude. And I've been grateful from the get, not like because I got stuff now. I was grateful when I was building my dad's liquor store for him, making $31,000 a year, having no social life. I was grateful because I was conditioned and was in a place that I was paying back my parents for putting me on, right? I'm grateful every day when I wake up and people I care about aren't sick, right? I just don't get it. Why do people start caring about the shit that matters when they get scared? That's how people are living their lives, right? Like grandma gets sick, or mom has a cancer scare, or they get sick or something, and then they start caring about real shit. Nobody's giving a fuck about a Supreme backpack when your health isn't going anywhere. And so I just don't understand why people are living their lives like that. And so fucking gratitude. Whatever you got, listen, if you could afford $90 or $60 or whatever the fuck you paid for this conference, you are so much further along than the majority of the earth. You just haven't put the right perspective in place. You have not put the right perspective in place. People complaining downstairs wearing $213 shoes. People are lacking gratitude. People are lacking empathy. You know why people like me? Because I like them first. That's it. You get hyped and you're like, right, and then you stop listening and you walk out into your real life and you go back to dumb shit. Here's why. A lot of that stuff happened early. Where you grew up, how you were raised. Biggest problem is if you had parents that are pessimistic, misery loves company. It's hard to break that. But you've got to understand, instead of sitting here and dwelling and blaming them, you're in control of your own shit. You got one fucking at bat. Do something with it.